Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody doing? Well, by the time you see this, it'll be afternoon. But it's a corncob Saturday morning with some TK6 cherry, or whatever the new name of that is now. The Black Regiment, I believe. If that's gone through, hopefully. Sounds a whole lot cooler anyway. So, the reason I'm stopping by, hopefully, is not to get myself into trouble. I will try and think about what I'm saying before I actually say it. It's to not offend anyone, hurt anyone's feelings, or ruin anything. Only be working a half a day today because my 6-year-old has a birthday party to go to for his best friend. And last year we missed his best friend's birthday because I had to work and I couldn't get off. And he didn't let me live that down at all. He was on me for that for months, and he hasn't been able to have a play date. It's so unmanly, so unmasculine to call it that, but that's what the wives have called it. Hangout time, that's what it is. It's hangout time. So hold on, here I am, there I am. So the whole reason, getting to the point of this video, is to talk about some movies that I've seen recently. Now, I do not get to go to the theater, the cinema, very often, so I don't really get to see movies in time. Because I have 3 kids, and one of them, well, 2 of them will not sit through a movie. One because he's too young, and the other one because that's just not his gig. So I have to watch them either on DVD way after they come out, or I have to watch them online through some sort of streaming service, or get the for award consideration only copy. Now, what I'm doing with these is I'm watching them online. I'm not downloading them, so I'm not admitting to any illegal activity and pirating of copyrighted sources. Booyah. I don't download anything anymore. If I can't stream it or find it on YouTube, I wait for it to come out on Netflix or Voodoo. So anyway, now that we've got the legalities covered, The Lone Survivor, or Lone Survivor, with Mark Wahlberg and all those other guys. Man, is that a good movie. If you like drama, if you like action, if you like war movies or military movies, then that'll be one that you will definitely enjoy. I like it because it's based on a true story. I like it because the story is told well. They don't give anything away. I like that there is some conflict, some real life conflict between certain members of the special ops team. I like that they start off the movie with some real footage of Navy SEAL training, and at the end of the movie they go to military documents and they show all the faces and the pictures and tell a little bit about each of the real guys that were in the movie. which really it tugs at your heartstrings, because you know that these guys gave their life for protecting other Americans and protecting our allies, defending freedom and all that good stuff that we're about, should be about. So if I was rating it on a 5-star scale, I would it's definitely 2 thumbs up for me, but on a 5-star scale it would probably be 4.5, 4.8, somewhere around there. Really, really good movie, really well done. You know, not a whole lot of propaganda in there that I can remember at all. But that's a great film. I definitely suggest watching that if that's your kind of movie. You shouldn't be disappointed. Especially towards the end, there's a couple of scenes or there's a scenario where you think, oh man, not gonna make it. It's got some double twists, some triple twists, or whatever you want to call it. It'll keep you guessing. The other one was the Fifth Estate. I don't believe it was a British film, but it's got Benedict Cumberbatch in it, who's the guy who plays Sherlock Holmes, and the necromancer in The Hobbit, and he's the voice and actions of Smaug the dragon in The Hobbit. The story of the Fifth Estate is about Julian Assange, the guy who created WikiLeaks. And about how WikiLeaks came about, how he created it, how he started exposing all these governments and corporations, or all the foul and illegal things they were doing. It kind of shows the progress that they made of getting people to start basically exposing the lies for them, and then putting those documents and those videos and things out there for the public to see. And whatever's done in the darkness will come out to the light eventually. And that's exactly what he was doing. And then it shows how he kind of, you know, not really lost it, but how he kind of became his enemy. Kind of self-inflicted wound kind of a deal. The other movie I saw, actually I went back and watched The Hobbit, not The Hobbit, sorry. I did see The Hobbit though. I did like it. I didn't like that they didn't spend a lot of time in Bree, and they could have done a better job with Bjorn, and there's something else. That I liked the things that happened in the cartoon version and in the book versus the video that just came, the movie that they just did. But I mean, those are kind of minor things, but I would have liked to see some more taunting from Mr. Baggins to Smaug. Anywho, I went back and watched The Lord of the Rings yesterday, The Fellowship of the Ring. Caught some stuff that I didn't notice, and also it made The Hobbit make more sense. When they tell some of the story leading up to that point, it kind of fills in the gaps that I had between that and The Hobbit, because I haven't watched The Lord of the Rings since they first came out 10 years ago, or however long it's been now. So, excuse me, I went back and watched that yesterday. That was really good to watch that again. Star Trek, the one that came out in 2009. Man, what a good film. Really, really good film. I could have done without all of the light flares. Just really excessive. But aside from that, great movie, good actors, good action scenes, good drama, some nice comedy thrown in there, some Scottish accent, which was awesome. You know, your crazy creatures, great props, great makeup, good music, just all the way around. I would definitely give that 4.9. Really, really, really good movie. Even the wife loved it. That is not her kind of movie. She likes The Notebook and 50 First Dates, Mr. Deeds, kind of the general women movie, the lovey-dovey, cry, romance kind of stuff. That's her deal, but she loved Star Trek. And then we immediately watched the Star Trek Into the Darkness that has Benedict Cumberbatch in it as Khan. Man, that is awesome. But she said that she liked the first one a little better. Oh. Anywho, packed it too tight. I don't know what it is about these corncob pipes. I cannot pack them correctly. No, they're too small. I don't know what the deal is. Anywho, but I would give the second one probably a 4.8, 4.7, something like that. Man, really, really good. Benedict Cumberbatch plays an awesome Khan. I am Khan. So, yeah, that was really good. That's a definite must-see. I watched something else, too. What was it? Oh, let me think. Hang on a sec. I don't want to take up time thinking about this. I remember. It's not new, but it's Sherlock Holmes Game of Shadows. And I wanted to watch it again. I've seen it I think this is my second or third time. Robert Downey Jr. plays Sherlock. It's pretty good. 4, probably 4 stars out of a 5-star rating. It was all right. It filled the time, I say that. Then there's some fan films on YouTube. If you search for Ranger, which is kind of a prequel, or yeah, I guess it's a prequel to The Lord of the Rings, and The Hunt for Gollum. They're fan films, but they're both really good. If you go to the Longbottom Leafers YouTube channel, he talks about those and gives you the links in the description. If you go to his page, look through his videos for Lord of the Ring fan films, there's 3 of them in there. One is Born of Hope, the other one's Ranger, and the last one is The Hunt for Gollum. And for being fan films, I have to agree with him. They are pretty good. They definitely help fill in some gaps, and they give you a little bit more backstory to what's going on in Middle Earth. So that's about it for today. Just a couple of movie reviews. I can't really think of any other ones that I've watched, but you can find them online. Oh, there was another one. I just tried to put it out of my mind. Wolf of Wall Street. If you have any morality, and if you have any integrity and any ethics, and you are of any kind of good conscience, do not watch that movie. It is awful. Not only is it too long, it is riddled, super saturated with foul language, massively excessive drug use, drug connotation, drug references. It's got way too much foul. It's just foul. It is a terrible movie. If you're a person who considers himself to be of good conscience and good morality and good character, and you like to guard your eyes and your ears from perverse things, do not watch that movie. It will ruin your mind. That movie, I give a -5. It was awful. As far as I'm concerned, nobody has any business watching that movie. But that's just me. Take that warning, take that caution for whatever it's worth. But I am telling you, if you want to keep your mind clean and pure and not have to detox yourself and wash your mind, don't watch that. You're not missing anything. Well, my pipe just seemed to have gone out again. I lit it while I was thinking about it. But it draws really easy. But there's just nothing coming out. It's good while it lasted. I'm almost at work, so no big deal there. If my brother watches this, my brother Chris, hope you had a happy birthday. If you guys are friends with Chris, he had a birthday yesterday, Friday, 24th. Wish him a happy birthday. Send him something. I'm sure he'll be glad to get it. I sent him some stuff. I'm not going to say what it is because it's a surprise. It's a secret. But it should be there in 2 to 3 days shipping time. So I got notification at like 6 o'clock this morning that it shipped out. So you should be receiving it Tuesday, maybe Wednesday at the latest. So a little bit of a late gift, but I didn't have no money. I had to get paid. So I love you, my friends. Have a great day. Sorry this video was long, but that was 4 or 5 movie reviews and a little bit of pipe action. So take her easy. Have a great day. Have a good weekend. Vaya con Dios.